Hey, good morning, everybody. I wanted to say hey to you. I'm going to read to you an article that I just got sent to me. It's pretty cool. About 100 years ago, in 1918, there was the Spanish flu that hit, and that was a pandemic as well. It infected 500 million people worldwide and killed anywhere from 50 million to 100 million people. And it was the one of the deadliest epidemics in human history, like Black Plague kind of stuff. So chiropractic is a profession that was really made by that 1918 flu. In fact, there was a book written by John Barry called The Great Influenza, and it was subtitled The Deadliest Plague in History. He documented that people who had the flu, who were dying and received chiropractic care, right, their chances of survival increased dramatically. If they were already under chiro care, they tended not to come down with the flu in the first place. And that did not go unnoticed by public health authorities. And in fact, that was the result for licensure of chiropractic in the United States. So, yeah, that was pretty cool too to see how that was happening. So, 100 million people died, and that was more than all the wars in history that have ever been recorded. So, and then chiropractic history, it was brand new. It had only been around since 1895 when the first kind of a rudimentary adjustment was given. And that story is an amazing story. If you ever want to know, ask me about that. That's incredible. It's interesting to note that from a historical perspective, chiropractors were licensed because of their ability to treat people with an infection. Now, you don't think of that typically unless you've been around chiropractic for a while, or I've talked to you at length about this, but mostly what do people look for chiropractic for? For sore necks, sore backs, back pain, and whatever. But they primarily went to, back in that day, they primarily went to chiropractic doctors for infectious diseases. Okay, we've come a long way since then. And this was before pre-antibiotic and pre-vaccinations. Vaccines didn't hit until much, much later. Very, very few vaccines were available until the early 1920s. So basically what happened is the results when people had things like the flu, which doesn't respond to antibiotics because it's a viral infection, what happens is, and what I've been singing this song is, your immune system will function better when you're under chiropractic care and when you're getting adjusted. So here's the number on that. Their immune system worked better when they were adjusted as compared to when they did not get adjusted, to the point where they had only 1/40th the death rate. 1/40th. So that is huge. So basically that's what, when you get adjusted, in fact, you can even do, there was a study, and let me read this quickly. 1997, the Spine journal called Spine, this article comes out, and the article does an incredible thing, really. It shows genetic tracing that if you mechanically affect a single spinal ligament, and ligaments hold bones to bones, and that's what we activate when we move a bone, it activates those ligaments. That sends information to the spinal cord and goes into the brain and positively influences the brain. So it identified the nerve system that was activated every time an adjustment was made. So basically, here's what happens. When you have mechanical misalignments of your spine, and the immune system gets activated when I adjust those mechanically messed up bones out of place. So isn't that cool? I thought so too. So take all those other precautions that you're supposed to take. But listen, here's a quote for you. Never go backward. Attempt and do it with all your might. Determination is power. Have a good day.